And the rookie, Olivia Thomas, gets the nod at that central forward, number 9 position over Cussler tonight. So she'll be looking to prove herself.
Line up for the Houston Dash. It's just one change, and it's because of the yellow card suspension for Avery Patterson. A beautiful evening turning into night at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. There is the whistle, and we are underway. It is Denver in green. It is Houston in the blue tops. It will not be an easy task going up against this very hungry Denver side. Ryan lets this run through. Yasmin Ryan all the way into the box. Ryan progressing, puts this up, the header across the face of goal.
Sheehan subbing on last match at halftime and really changed the game, done well, and so tonight she gets the nod for the start.
On back in a good area again, trying to go quick to goal. Brazier has it saved, that time by Campbell.
And this is their press that's paying off. They get caught deep into their own defensive third. Try to play the ball out. It's hard to breathe out here for the opponent. I love that.
Stays on the ground towards the top of the area. It's Yasmin Ryan. Ryan is going for goal! Wow! Yasmin Ryan with a firework off that right foot. 1-0 Denver.
Ryan from distance. We've seen her do this in the past, and here she is getting on the score sheet, opening this match. Just a rocket from outside of the box. She spins the defender a little bit and sends that near post right past Jane Campbell. What a cracking hit from her. My, oh my, Yasmin Ryan. Oh, we can look at it 4, 5, 6 times. That is a shot from a top big.
That'll get the fans on their feet and into this game early on here at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Now Houston trying to respond, looking to play over the top. It's Maggie Graham, cross through the middle, loose ball there, and put away! It's an immediate response from Houston and Kat Rader. 1-1.
I'm going to play that, send my player running. Graham gets on the end of it. The first initial there was a little bit of a mess up, but Rader to have the belief.
Sonis delivers, and her down in the way, didn't beat the first player. Ryan collects. Sonis in a wide position again, looking to serve it up. The header is wide. Okay, getting going into the box. Okay, the cutback all the way through. Shot from Sonis. It's in his side netting. On the turn, Graham chips it forward. Van Zanten, and now it's lifted over the top. Rader, it's a foot race for it. Rader and Reed. Kat Rader. Her shot is blocked. It's still loose. Falls for Van Zanten. There's no one in goal, but the shot is blocked. In a 2-minute span. Now it's Denver trying to get on the attack again. Slip through for Thomas. Thomas tries to cut it back. It's still available. Yasmin Ryan lifts up the cross back post. A swing and a miss from Sonis. Shoulder to shoulder. Referee said it was just that. It's play on. It's lifted towards goal, and Campbell collects. Sonis, again, looking to play in behind. It's turned back. Brazier going down. It's a penalty. Denver forcing the issue again. Allie Brazier earns Denver's sub and a penalty.
On her tackle. Brazier knows she feels the pressure coming, just skips it past her, earns her team a penalty.
Janine Sonis scores! Sonis beats Campbell, and Denver leads again.
In the corner, too difficult for Jane Campbell to reach.
17. Houston trying to respond immediately again. Graham looks into the middle, and the shot is over the bar.
And that opportunity they just had would have been another moment.
It's Van Zanten, and it's right at Smith. And there was another moment for the Dash. And this first half has come to a close. Back and forth we have gone here on NWSL Sunday Night Soccer. Denver trying to get to the finish line and rebound after last week's loss for Houston. They're looking for another equalizer, trying to get back on level terms.
Use the flanks, that's where they're finding the most success.
Of course, help coming in the midfields. Lindsay Heaps, who's just waiting in the wings to get on the field once the transfer window opens on Tuesday. Raider, space on the far side for Houston to exploit. Early ball in, Olmark's there! Houston find another equalizer!
For them to switch the ball, and her ability to cross that first time with her left foot. We saw it in the first half.
Sheehan for Ryan. First touch took her towards the end line. Ryan looks to cross. Brazier. Brazier puts it right back in the middle. Big save, Campbell. Kostler 4 goals. Flint 4 goals this season. Proven goal scorers coming on. Kostler will get onto this one. The cross all the way through, and the shot is wide. Yasmin Ryan was looking for a brace.
Kostler can do her first touch on the ball, looking inside out run. She starts from a central position, runs wide, knowing that she wants to cross this ball right in the perfect area for Yasmin to get on it. Unfortunately, it's on her left foot, not her strong foot. Difficult.
Turned over right from the goal kick. Sheehan goes low and taken by Campbell. Catino picks out the pass. It comes infield. Kostler. Not enough power to beat Campbell from that sort of distance. Look at this from Olmark. A goal and an assist already tonight. Linda Olmark goes low, and it's taken by Smith.
I love the way she is just charging in this game. Bulldozing through bodies, bulldozing forward with the ball.
Stay with it, Klenke playing through lines. Fassi, just wide. Scored in the 89th minute last week and nearly found.
Not only that with the press that she's giving, but the spaces she's taking up when they have the ball. She's just pulling away.
Here's a chance, it's Kostler, saved, second chance wide. It was right there for Denver's inaugural goal scorer, Melissa Kostler.
Delaney Sheehan's just able to turn and face up. No one's stepping to her in the midfield, so Kostler is just able to make that wide open run. A great initial save from Jane Campbell there. She has to have strong hands, big reactions coming right at her face. The rebound drops down to
4 minutes of additional time. Denver and Houston looking for something late. Cross in, Kostler, and instead it's McCormack to head it out.
To slide across.
Tosh Flint saved! Jane Campbell again!
That's a ripped shot, low and hard, and for her to see that through traffic, get down quickly, bat that away out of bounds for a corner. Look at the pace on that, and it's skipping quite a bit too.
Here's a chance. It's numbers for Houston. Olmark leading the break. Olmark looking to go herself. Olmark wide. A goal and an assist for Olmark. Couldn't add more there.
What I love about Olmark is she doesn't force the moment. She sees that they just keep on dropping, so she knows, and almost hammered that one low and hard and home again for another great chance from her.
McCormack cuts it in. Kostler, it's there. Yasmin Ryan saved! A game-saving stop from Jane Campbell! It is full time. Denver led twice today. Houston equalized twice.
In Denver.
Yeah, look, very tough game, obviously in altitude. But, yeah, I think overall our team battled really hard. That was one thing we talked about with our group is, yeah, the ability to endure, go through stuff for the entirety of the game. I thought players who came in really changed the game positively. So, yeah, I think some solid performances across the board.
Thank you for that. We'll turn it over to questions here on Zoom. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Fabrice.
Hey.
I just want to start early in the game. It looks like they were pressuring you guys, a lot of pressure. They got that early goal, and it seemed like you guys kind of flipped a switch there. What changed for you guys after that early goal and their early pressure?
Yeah, I mean, look, we just talked about our build-up shape, getting a little bit better in that. I felt that is what led to them being able to get more pressure. I mean, to be fair, I think Yaz hits a very good shot on goal from a very hard angle, right? So I think those are a few things. But yeah, as we tweak that, our build started getting better and better, and we were able to have a little more possession.
Yeah, and you guys, after Yaz's goal, you guys come back, score right away, and you almost score again after their penalty. Kiki has a chance there. What did you see from the team there responding so quickly after both their goals?
Yeah, look, we've been putting a lot of work in the attacking half, and I was just really pleased because we created a lot of pictures that we've been trying to work on, and I'm just really proud of the group in terms of what we did in regards to that. So, yeah, some high-quality chances for sure.
Linda gets her first goal in her first season here. What have you seen from her, not just in this game, but as she's grown into the player that she is so far?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough. Like she's super solid for us, robust, great between lines, has learned and grown so much on the defensive side. So yeah, super proud of her and really pleased for her first goal.
And I know you talked about seeing the game out. You guys see the game out there in the second half, but Jane makes some big saves. You know, how big was that for you guys defensively? Not only Jane making them saves, but to come out of here with a point.
I mean, it's huge. It's huge. Playing against a solid team in this place is not easy, and so I think big players step up in big moments, and I think everyone did, and especially Jane in that moment for sure. So yeah, huge for us.
Now you look forward. What are some things that you guys are going to, as a coaching staff and to the players as well, but some things that you're going to take from this game that you guys will learn from here moving forward?
I got to go back and watch, to be honest. We talked about managing moments of the game. I thought we did that extremely well. So there was a lot of positive in terms of what we worked on and what we talked about internally. So, yeah, super positive on that.
Jane, we'll just start with opening remarks following today's match here against Denver.
Yeah, hard-fought point on the road, I think. I think we were bummed last week against DC not to get a result. So coming in here, getting a tie, getting a point on the road was huge. I think the last time we played Denver, we were, just not ourselves. All credit to Denver, but at the same time, I just don't think we were ourselves. We didn't have a good game, and I think we came in here wanting to put on a better performance for ourselves and for everyone watching. So I think we did that. We had a few good chances at the end of the first half and at the end of the second half that, could have gone our way, but didn't, but that's okay. And really proud of the group and good point on the road. And now we're hopefully going to get a result on the road again against Louisville next weekend.
Thank you for that. We'll turn it over here to Zoom. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Jane, you talked about it a little bit there, but you guys, that mentality to stay in the game, get a point on the road. You guys trailed twice in this game, came back and got goals. What did you see from the group that you guys stayed positive even when you went behind twice?
Yeah, I think I just thought it was a really good response. The first goal happened for Denver, and it felt like 10 seconds later we put the ball in the back of the net. I thought that was a huge response from us. I think it's a huge growth moment for the team, and just really happy. I think even when Denver went up and at halftime, we never, lost faith in the game. There's 45 whole minutes left after halftime that, anything could have happened. And, just kudos to the whole team. I think we really just kept grinding it out and trying to put together pictures that we've been working on the last few weeks. So I think it's a huge growth moment for us not to get too down about just one moment. There's always moments in games that we can capitalize on. So I'm glad that we responded the way we did. It was really, really good.
Yeah, after that first goal, the broadcast looked like you guys all huddled up as a team. I've seen you guys do that a few times this season where you guys concede and you all huddle up and you kind of go over some things. What I know not getting into too much, but what goes in to those conversations you guys have in a moment like that, right when you've conceded a goal in it?
Yeah, I think it can be anything, whether it's words of encouragement or, today was a little more tactics-minded and thoughts in that regard. We were trying to solve what Denver was giving us. I thought they did really, really well, and they're really organized. So they gave us a good problem to solve. And, I just think we wanted to talk about a few tactical things and maybe some tweaks that we could do or continue on through the rest of the game. But at the same time, when the goal was conceded, I don't think it was a time to panic. It wasn't like the 90th minute or anything like that. So we had plenty of time, and I think we just needed to calm our nerves. And again, kudos to the team for responding the way they did right after that.
And Denver gets some good looks there late. Yasmin gets back right in front of you late. What was going through your head in those last moments as you guys are holding on for that draw and making some big saves?
Yeah, I thought, I thought the last, 10 minutes was kind of a little chaotic from both sides. The ball was kind of going back and forth like a ping pong match. But, we had some chances that just barely missed the frame, I think, from Kate Fossey and, maybe Linda or Kat, I can't remember. But, it's like we would get a chance and then they would come right down our throats and they would get a corner or something like that. And, pressure was definitely building. And I think at that time, we needed to learn from the DC game last week where we gave up the tie. I think that was our fault. And this game, I think it was just the mentality from everyone to, secure the point and do anything we could to get a goal kick or get the ball out of bounds for our throw-in or anything like that. So I think it was definitely a group effort and lots of pressure that Denver put on us, but I'm happy with everyone's performance to make some tackles and some saves, yeah.
Yeah, and last one, you talked about it there a little bit, but you guys go to Louisville now. You let that game slip away last week, but you stay and get the draw here this week. How do you guys continue to build off of this as you come out of this break and into another road game? I
think now, based on the table, I think now you got to start looking at the table a bit and, you got to get some points. And I think for us it's one game at a time, but, we're out to get everybody and, we got to get points, whether it's home or away. And Louisville's always a scrappy game, and we're really, really excited to play them at their place. And I think it'll be a really fun game for us. But, just hoping to get 3 points and do our thing over there.
Everyone, we'll wrap up here with Houston Dash midfielder Maggie Graham. I'll go ahead and kick things off. Maggie, we'll just start with opening remarks following today's match here against Denver.
I think it was a great game to get some points in. Of course, we would have loved to come out with a win, but a tie gets us some points. I think we had some great moments, and hopefully we can build off of those to have a good performance next week.
Thank you for that. I'll turn it over here to questions. Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Maggie.
Hi.
Hey, you got involved on that first goal. You guys really direct down that left side, get the ball into the middle, and Kat finishes it off. Just what did you see on that goal and you guys' ability to space the field like that?
Yeah, we've been spending the last couple of weeks really working on our timing for runs in behind and then having that opposite side of the field join in for early balls into the box. So I think it all kind of came together today for that first goal and even kind of the second goal. But yeah, I kind of just got in behind and looked across and saw Linda making the run and then a little bit of a bobble in the box, but Kat finished it off, so we got the goal and it was great.
You guys went down and twice in the game and were able to come back both times. What was the mentality for you guys, staying in this game against the tough Denver team, even when you went down and went behind twice?
Yeah, I think we talked a lot before the game of just like being competitors and fighting through the struggles of the game. And I think even though we went down, we were never going to give up. And we were always working to get that next goal, especially after the first one. We responded right away. And then going into the second half, we responded pretty early. So I think we just always wanted to kind of fight back. And we were trying to get that third goal. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but hopefully we'll bring that fight into the next game.
And I know you've been here for a little bit now. Jane makes some big saves again, and she got big one on Ryan right at the end of the game. You guys continue to be impressed by Jane, and just what does she mean to this team and getting those big saves for you guys late in that game?
Yeah, Jane's been standing on her head the last couple of games, and we've been so impressed with her. I mean, she's our brick wall back there, and honestly, I'm never really fearful when chances are happening because I know she's going to come up big, so she means the world to our team, and I hope she continues to do well the rest of the year.
And you guys rebounded after that tough loss last week. You get a point this week, and you stay on the road now with Louisville. What's the mentality like for you guys going forward? I know Jane talked about it's great to get this point here, but you guys don't start winning now, so you can climb the table. Just what's the mentality like for you guys as you push forward here?
Yeah, we really want to hopefully come away with 3 points next weekend. We know Louisville is a great team, and it's going to be a dogfight of a game, and I think we just really want to push ourselves to be the better competitor in that game and hopefully come away with 3 points.